Welcome everybody to episode 1 of the Josh Talk. I'm Josh.
I'm also Josh.
And on this show, we're going to be talking about science and technology, the latest stories, all that good stuff.
We're going to have like about a 30-minute episode, but we're going to separate each episode with like 3 or 4 different segments in between.
All right. You heard him. So, diving right in here, our first story is that a recalled MacBook Pro has been banned on more than a dozen airlines. Basically, the Federal Aviation Administration said it was going to be banning certain models of MacBook Pros from flights. The ban applies to 15-inch MacBook Pro units primarily sold between September 2015 and February 2017 is what this article here reads. Apple said the battery in affected laptops can overheat, potentially swell, or ignite. Obviously not good.
Dude, it reminds me of the vape pens or vape cartridges. No, not cartridges. I don't know, the vape batteries. It's people had them in their what's it called pockets, and they just blew up as well.
Yeah.
So that's what it's reminding me of.
Yeah, this isn't good. Or if you remember years ago that the Galaxy Note 7 was actually banned on planes.
Oh yeah,
because it had the exploding battery.
Yeah,
had the exploding battery.
The defective battery.
Wasn't good.
So it's banned on how many airlines?
You know, the article doesn't say. It's saying like certain airlines. If you want to see if your laptop's affected, by the way, you can go to visit Apple's recall page, enter the serial number, and you'll be able to see if your laptop's affected on the flights. So this obviously is a big problem for Apple, because if they are selling these MacBooks that are starting at $1,300,
and then you can't bring them on the plane.
And you can't bring them on a plane.
That's
especially like if you're traveling for business.
Yeah.
If you can't bring, that could be your your whole business could be run on a Mac, on a MacBook.
And you can't transfer. So so the airlines, are they like just banning all these together, or are they just?
Well, it's the FAA, so basically if your laptop's affected, it pretty much seems like any airline is going to be affected.
Has there going to be like cases of it exploding on the airplanes?
Not on the airplanes, but they're trying to prevent it before something like that happens.
Oh, okay.
U.S. airlines, including cargo carriers, and airlines flying to and from the U.S. should not be allowed laptops on board. Now that's interesting, so because cargo carriers, is that going to mean you can't ship these laptops?
Oh, that sucks. So it's going to be a huge problem.
Right.
So you can't. The stores might not even have enough.
Right.
Like
the scenario I'm envisioning is if you're trying to sell your laptop, as people do in the aftermarket, can you not ship it via air? You're going to have to ground ship it or something if it's not able to be in that. Let alone, why would you even want the thing in the first place if it's going to be?
Unless it has some feature that you want.
Yeah,
if it has some feature that you really need.
But
so all these airlines,
pretty much
Air Italy.
Yeah, I mean even some Canadian airlines, Air Italy, Qantas, which is an Australian airline,
Virgin
Australia. So a lot of these
Singapore
guys is not good, and this is not good. Singapore. So the FAA made this ban, but it appears that a lot of these airlines are they're following in suit. A lot of these that necessarily aren't under the FAA's rules. Necessarily, really only American Airlines would be, but a lot of these other airlines are following suit. So
that's crazy. Just to think that one item.
Right. I mean, that's especially all the money you pay. Now, what I want to know is Apple gonna
do something about it?
I mean, now obviously they're gonna try to fix it, but if you're running your whole business and you find out, look, I just bought this Mac and I can't bring it on an airline and I travel for my job, are they going to maybe give you a new one, replace? I don't know how they're going to try to sort that, because they're going to have to do something with that.
Because if your life revolves around it, then...
Right. That's the biggest problem, is if your whole business is on that and
you might have to do Skype calls or something.
Right. Yeah, you could be Skyping with the face cam and all that stuff, and you're...
I sure that... Or even FaceTime,
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. Just that one thing, and that's going to ruin your trip. It's going to ruin your, Wait, so this has been... How long has this been in effect?
The ban looks like it's recent.
Okay.
However, it says the ban applies to mainly 15-inch MacBooks,
15
MacBook Pro units primarily sold between September 2015 and 2017. So if you just bought yours and it's one of the newer models, you should be good.
Yeah, you should be good.
However, I don't know about... They're saying primarily, so I don't know what that means. There could be newer ones affected.
Oh, snap.
It doesn't necessarily specify it here, but obviously not good for MacBook users. So, all right. I stumbled upon another story here that Netflix, or your mobile carrier could be throttling Netflix. So I'm sure a lot of you out there could watch Netflix, and it could be getting a lot slower depending on your carrier. That's obviously disturbing for Netflix lovers.
I swear,
you know, I mean, so
if you want to just binge watch, a season at night, it's not gonna freaking show up. It's gonna be loading like 10,000 miles.
Yeah. It actually specifically mentions AT&T in here, which is funny because you were mentioning that to me off the air. Well, you were mentioning AT&T off the air, and it was like, you have AT&T. Now, the whole issue is that AT&T might be able to, for instance, we'll pick on AT&T, could be able to throttle Netflix because, well, it's not their service.
Is it throttling the, what's that thing called? Like the data? The amount of data?
Like it'll throttle, it'll be slower.
Okay.
Like they can target Netflix and it'll be slower. So, I mean, that's obviously not good if it's going to be throttling it.
That's kind of like a cheat. Cheat way. So then basically what they're saying is like they just want you to go with their program and their what's it called, contract. So if you have an AT&T service, they want you to have AT&T Uverse or something like that.
Yeah, they want you to have DirecTV Now or anything that's associated with them. They want you to have that, obviously. So they're basically harming their competitor. So it's anti-competitive. Wow. This is not good. It's anti-competitive practices here by some of these carriers here. Which Netflix is in trouble in a lot of other ways too, because Disney was taking some of their a lot of content creators like Disney, you name it, like people who make film studios. I can't find my words here, but a lot of film studios are pulling their things from Netflix and creating their own studios. Because Disney, how they bought up Marvel and they're going to remove a lot of that stuff from Netflix. And
there's so much secret behind stuff, behind the scenes,
because everyone's starting their own thing now. So that's another problem that Netflix is going to be running into, is that everyone's taking their stuff off of Netflix. So it's not good. It doesn't say any direct examples here in the article. It just says check. So it could potentially, it could not potentially. We'll try to update you guys in future episodes if something does come up on this, but wow. Shame on you guys, mobile carriers.
I don't like cheats. I don't like cheats.
No.
Cheats are bad.
Unbelievable. You heard some kind of bad news today. But if you are older and haven't been exercising, it's not too late to start.
It's never too late.
It's never too late to start exercising. We stumbled across this article here from Neuroscience News. They've got to be credible. We try to fact check all of our sources. So this is from the University of Birmingham. And it reads, older people who have never taken part in sustained exercise programs had the same ability to build muscle mass as highly trained master athletes of a similar age, according to new research at the University of Birmingham. Where I would think this is good.
It is really good because people, so older people who have never exercised before have the similar or the same ability that people who have exercised frequently or even of the similar age. So you could be, you could be an old guy, I don't know, let's say 76, and you do some, let's say, resistance training. You have the same or similar ability as someone who is of age 76 and who frequently exercise. So you could be jacked. That's freaking Arnold, dude. You could be jacked. Obviously, it takes some time, and obviously, you must take some precautions when you exercise. You have to have. For me, I would suggest a trainer if you need one. But I would recommend. I'm not an expert or anything, but I recommend doing those machines because those machines are kind of a therapy to resistance training. Like if you're not strong enough to do
You just started off.
free weights, you could eventually lead to free weights, but it's never too late. That's what the news are saying.
One good thing I can see about this is, if you're discouraged because you think, well, I waited too long, whatever. Well, that's not what the study, at least this particular study, is pointing to. I don't know if there's others out there, but at least this particular study is stating that no, it's probably not too late. You could actually, there's still hope for you. So
it says the first group of master athletes. So it's basically this just goes in depth of the research that they've done.
In depth, said University of Birmingham and all of that. So yeah, if you're older, get exercising. If you're anybody, get exercising. Really, can't recommend it enough.
Weightlifting is the way to go.
Yeah. Weightlifting is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, it's just good to be good to try to be healthy.
Just keep moving. That's it.
Yeah, never too late to start.
And like if your joints are preventing you from exercising, you could still isolate some muscle groups that you can do to keep yourself active. So,
yeah, if you are concerned about things, kind of what he said,
just
get a trainer. Get a trainer.
Get a trainer. Consult your doctor. Try.
Don't think of this as like I'm good and just go in benching and all this crazy stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that. But do leave a like on this video if you do like the content and subscribe. It'll help us out. Obviously, this is episode 1, so we're a new channel. So please subscribe, like the video, do all those good things. Comment below if you found something was interesting. Also, if there's something you want us to cover, feel free to send it in. Of course. Looking at some other stuff here.
Robot dancers. What the? That's so
so apparently, robot dancers to debut at a French nightclub. What is this? What people are coming to now?
People are being seduced.
This is what people are coming to now.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. This is from Sky News. Never heard of them. So, but robots and artificial intelligence has long been touted as a replacement for humans carrying out jobs around the world, which we did know that. I mean, this does bring us into this AI taking over the world.
I'm saying, okay, yeah, we'll take that in concept, but I understand if they have a somewhat human feature towards them. I understand that. Like some people get aroused by that. It's fine, but if it's just a simpleton robot, just show them the picture.
I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, here we can.
They're dancing.
We will attempt to show you there.
Those are the robots they're featuring.
We can always put it on the screen for you, but yeah, it's that is weird. I mean, that is some weird stuff. I mean.
I understand it has some facial features. There's. This
doesn't have facial features. The picture we're looking at has no facial. This is like.
It looks like a security.
It looks like
camera.
A security.
Like security cameras on top of
The picture we're looking at, it's looking like a security camera. It's right on top of the robot. It's like here, put a security camera. What the heck?
And it's pole dancing.
And it is pole. I mean, as we said, dancers is obviously an adult subject, but wow, this is what we've come to. I mean, this does lead into the bigger thing of automation taking a lot of
true
things, but wow, okay, we had to go over that. The French nightclub. So if you're
into it, it's fine.
If you're into it, go to France because that's apparently where you're getting it. It doesn't really look like it's anywhere else. So that's wow. All right, that's interesting. Oh. Robo dancers and
they have a security camera taped onto it. That's funny. That is actually funny.
Unbelievable security camera. I mean, it looks like I don't know if it is. What did it say? It was an actual camera or?
I don't think so. It looked like
it just looks like a camera. I didn't even think it said it was like.
We don't know the specifics of.
Remember going back to the article here, but I don't even think it looked. No, I don't even think it is a security camera. It just looks. It's probably like the lens, like the eye, so maybe where it can like see and interact in some way, but.
But the structure of the head, it looks.
That's weird. It literally looks exactly like a security camera. Again, we'll try to put it up somewhere over here, but wow, that is weird. Wow.
What's this about?
Flying. So we got cargo drones.
Cargo
drones.
Also, they basically take, I don't know, resources and drop it off somewhere else.
Yeah, or just like I think there were things about like your packages being shipped by drones now.
Oh yeah.
It's getting a lot of things. I mean, I could see that. I mean, that would be obviously there's a weight limit.
Dude, imagine your pizza coming in.
Right, just like,
imagine your pizza coming in.
Pizza Hut, order up. And
I swear. That's actually cool. That's actually
cool. Wow, that's a. Just imagine your pizzas, or is it? I mean, I don't know if there'd be a voice to it.
I don't know, Chinese takeout, anything.
Chinese takeout, just whatever it is, like that Uber Eats, but now you've just got like planes drones.
Don't order it during the freaking thunderstorm or something. The tsunami. Obviously, they're not gonna come in.
Yeah, but like, where's my pizza, buddy? That's on.
Imagine
on the street down the corner.
Imagine it goes through a tornado or something.
Yeah.
I
want my pizza!
Like SpongeBob, dude.
Right, don't take my pizza from me. Give me my pizza. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, it takes a heavy haul or a heavy load. So
yeah,
it's actually...
They're getting some heavier ones now, but apparently there's a manufacturer, Bell, apparently thinks it has found a configuration to get better payload and get some longer range.
The drone is called the APT-70s.
Yeah.
It has 4 motors that sits on the pylon attached. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, how big is it?
It doesn't see it because we're looking for some dimensions, but no, that's kind of the...
No, it just says?
Much of the article. But, wow. That's interesting. Well, it's cool. So drone advancements are coming along.
This article is by Wired.
Yeah, Wired.
And the author is Condé Nast.
Yeah.
If you want to check it out.
If you guys do want to check it out. So, wow. So that's interesting. Drones are obviously a big thing.
Drones, robots, all coming together.
Yeah, just everything kind of automated. As you talked a lot about this show now.
Tesla's automated.
So, as you guys, I don't know if you guys knew, a couple weeks ago, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 launched. It's got a triple lens camera. It's super huge. You got a 6.8-inch display. That thing's nearly a small tablet.
Wait, how big is it?
It's 6.8 inches.
Oh, snap.
I mean, that is huge. If you guys know the iPad Mini, 7 inches. So, it's basically a fantastic camera.
Dude, this is like a beginner photography, you know.
Yeah, if you guys are big into picture taking, that's a good phone to get. Yeah, but it cannot beat, according to the Business Insider, the Google Pixel 3.
Dude, I've never it's not me not liking Google, but I've never taken an interest in what they've.
No, Pixel phones are horrible, except to get the camera right. It's so weird. So, I'd still recommend the Note 10 Plus any day over the Pixel 3. It'll still take fine.
Dude, you are a Samsung fan.
I'm a Samsung fan. I use a Samsung Galaxy S10, so I'm kind of biased. But get the Note 10. Do not get this Google Pixel. No, stay away. Stay away. That's a warning to you. Anyway, that's a wrap on today's show. Be sure to like this video,
comment,
and subscribe. It'll really help us out.
Please, we're shouting out.
Yeah. And also, yeah, like I said, comment if, there's a topic you see and you want us to cover.
Yeah, just send it through our
We'll be happy to do that. We'll catch you guys on the next episode of the Josh Talk.